Good afternoon, all our viewers. This is the top of the hour news with me, Maurice Mugera. But before that, let's have our top stories. Kenya still faces the unemployment problems, 3 murders of family members in Eastleigh, and finally we have the sport news. Starting from the main news is that the problem of unemployment in Kenya has become more clear with thousands of Kenyans reaching to Jomo Kenyatta Airport to apply for only 3,000 jobs available abroad. The job seekers are optimistic that they will be considered for the opportunities to serve in semi-skilled and minor jobs. We have talked with some of the job seekers and they have stated out their expectations outside the country. Armed with his documents on hand, Evans Nyakoya joins hundreds of job seekers at KICC in Nairobi. He traveled from Kisii to Nairobi overnight with hope to get a start in jobs at Qatar. But first he has to go the first process to prove if he can travel outside Kenya. Evans is an experienced driver and was hoping that jobs in Qatar would have paid well compared to the short contract he has been interacting with here in Kenya. Instead, the grounds and rents with the chance to interview themselves in matters like hospitality and service, building and technical areas. Willis Buru is a resident of Nakuru and he has also traveled to Nairobi for the same. The hundreds who are in the line to seek the jobs all have got the same claims. And crossing over to Nairobi County is that the murder of 3 women from the same family has been termed as non-human by security agencies and their family members. The origin of the killings was hospital-related as one of the women is stated to have been hospitalized as per the reports from the family and the CCTV camera footage. 23-year-old Amina Abdirashid was excited to have started hospitality course at Nairobi Institute of Business Studies. She has been studying there for 8 months before the tragedy struck on Tuesday morning. Her body was discovered in Parklands Estate with several stabs on her body, according to the police who reached the scene. CCTV footage of the night's question show Amina and her 12-year-old niece leaving their home to Eastleigh for medical facilities. Dahabo Daoud, who was the 12-year-old mother. The 2 ladies are seen waiting by the pavement outside before a saloon car arrives and they then have a conversation with the driver. Then that was the last time Dahabo, Amina and the 12-year-old daughter were seen alive. Amina's body was found at Parklands while Dahabo's was found all the way in Machakos County, and the 12-year-old daughter body was found opposite Bahat Primary School in Nairobi. The body of the Dahabo was transported to City Mortuary. And internationally, there will be held a session to discuss Israel's attack against Iran after the joining of Algeria, China, and Russia as per the Switzerland, which owns the presidential seat of the Union Council. The Minister of Foreign Affairs of Iran, Abbas Araghchi, has said that the actions of the Israel administration are greatly threatening international peace and security and are furthermore disrupting the area that is already vulnerable. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has called on all parties to stop all military actions, including the Gaza area and Lebanon, to avoid doing everything possible to avoid full regional war and return to diplomatic course. Crossing over to sport after the busy week is that Kenya Premier League has been great fun to watch, where Ulinzi Stars thrashed Costa Rica's 2-1 goal at their home grounds. KCB and great win of 3 goals to 2 against Tusker FC, where Mathare FC won 2 goals to 0 against Talanta FC. Many games including that of Muranga against Kakamega Homeboys, Sofafaka against Police FC, and Bandali vs Bidco United were postponed. Crossing the borders to the English Premier League (EPL), many teams trained, and here are some of the results. Aston Villa shared 1 point with their opponent, that is Bournemouth, by having scored 1 goal each. Brentford and a big win of 4 goals against Ipswich Town, which scored 3 goals, giving Brentford the opportunity to carry the 3 points. The EPL contenders Man City and another win of 1 goal against Southampton. Everton and a draw, having scored 1 goal each against Fulham. And in La Liga, Villarreal won 2 goals to 1 against Real Valladolid. Rayo Vallecano won by only scoring 1 goal against Deportivo Alaves. And finally, the big match, that's the El Clasico derby. Barcelona thrashed Real Madrid a total of 4 goals to 0. And reaching at that point, I've got no much to say. Until next time, stay tuned. I'm Maurice Mugera.